Hey guys, I'm Gabby and welcome back to Dibs on Half. Today I'm going to be making a bolognese inspired mushroom pasta. I have a 1/4 cup of onions finely diced, and we're going to cook these down until they're translucent. We don't want to brown these onions today, so we're going to keep the heat at medium-low, and these onions should take about 10 minutes. Once the onions are nice and translucent and soft, we're going to add 1 celery stalk or 3 tablespoons of celery, 1 carrot or 3 tablespoons of carrot, and 1 garlic clove to the pan, and we're going to saute these for about 5 minutes here. Celery, carrot, and garlic are nice and cooked, so we're gonna add baby bell mushrooms. I have 6 of them here. And again, this recipe is just for 1 person. If you'd like to make more, then just double it. Just gonna give it a nice stir around. And I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper and a touch of salt right now. And I'm also going to add 1/4 cup of dry white wine. I'm using Pinot Grigio today. And we're gonna let this simmer for about 8 minutes here. The alcohol is nice and cooked out of this. The mushrooms are soft and it smells amazing. Now we're gonna add a little bit more pepper. I'm gonna do a couple pinches of thyme and a pinch of oregano. I'm also going to do a very small pinch of nutmeg. I know it's weird to add nutmeg, and you think that's a weird thing to add to an Italian pasta dish, but it's actually not. My grandma used to make bolognese all the time, and she used to add cloves and nutmeg, and she was Italian. We're gonna throw in 1 bay leaf, and this smells so good. We're gonna wait about a minute and waken all of these seasonings up. Once you start to smell them, we're gonna go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. I'm just gonna stir it around just to get it all nice and cooked and well seasoned, and the tomato paste starts cooking a little bit and it all just melds together in this beautiful, delicious paste. There's crushed tomatoes. I'm doing 2/3 of crushed tomatoes. If you like it a little more vegetable-y and less tomato-y, I would suggest adding 1/3. Traditionally, bolognese doesn't have a whole lot of tomato sauce, but I like mine a little saucy. Traditional bolognese has butter and milk in it, but I'm making mine dairy-free today. So to get that fat in there that I'm missing, I'm gonna add just a little bit more olive oil, about 1 more tablespoon. I have my pasta water boiling while this simmers away, and make sure you follow the instructions on your pasta box. Traditionally, bolognese is made with a tagliatelle pasta, but today I am using tricolored penne. And make sure you salt your pasta water and be generous, because if you don't, your pasta doesn't really taste like a whole lot, and you're gonna want it to taste like something. I have 2 cups of cooked penne pasta. I'm just gonna add it to this. Every time I make pasta, I always add the pasta to the sauce, simply because when you cook it al dente and you add the al dente pasta to the sauce, you give it a chance to have the sauce stick to the actual pasta instead of just pouring the sauce on top of cooked pasta. I would never recommend doing that. You always want to cook it in the pan and make sure you get some of that sauce stuck to the noodles. When you have all your pasta in there for a couple minutes cooking, now we're gonna add some fresh chopped parsley, and I'm just gonna add a heaping pinch, about 2 tablespoons of parsley. And the funny thing about bolognese, like I said, my grandma was Italian. Her meat sauce bolognese was green. That's how much parsley she added to it. I'm not gonna get that crazy and go that hard with the parsley, just because this pasta I don't think needs it. And we're just gonna swirl it around, get all of that nice fresh parsley incorporated. And now it's time to enjoy. Moment of truth. This is so good. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching.